It allows both the teams to put their data together without decrypting or exposing the underlying records. Both teams contribute their data to one single shared encrypted schema. The platform then automatically discovers the field ranges, categorical values, and the dimensions available for analysis. Sensitive identifiers such as customer IDs are classified separately and are excluded from analysis. Then all of these records are encrypted, where the fields are hashed and an operator who's looking at these records cannot infer anything. Now I'll take you to the dashboards page, where every statistics that's shown in that page is calculated directly from encrypted data. So the shared view contains just over 50,000 customer records with an overall fraud rate of 22.4%. The two contributors, the two teams have roughly the same data that they contribute. Open Finance is at 22.5%, while the identity team is at 22.3%. This shows that the combined results are not being dominated by one team. However, if we look at the geographical coverage, it's very different. Open Finance is primarily European with a strong representation from France, Germany, and Italy, whereas the identity team has broader coverage across US, Asia Pacific, and Great Britain. Neither teams can independently see this complete geographical picture. It only becomes available through the shared encrypted view. Cross-border activity is one of the strongest risk indicators in this dataset. It shows a mismatch between the customer's home country and the IP address in which they're requesting data from. Along with cross-border activities, account statuses also provide another strong signal of risk. Suspended accounts are more than 22.6 times likely to be fraudulent as open accounts. The platform calculates these statistical tests, comparisons, and risk measures without revealing any individual customer value. We'll take a closer look at transaction volume and risk tiles. The platform also allows us to monitor drift and how the dataset changes over a year. So fraud increased from 17.3% in 2024 to about 27.2% in 2026. The overall risk score distribution remains stable, but the authentication behavior has shifted significantly. The platform has processed around 200,000 queries. 0 of these queries are decrypted. And there are these queries that show the different types of queries that were made to the servers. As you can see, every statistic that is made doesn't necessarily access any of them, but it's just through queries. Overall, we've shown that if there are two teams that have different pictures of the data sets, both the teams can pool their data into one encrypted analytics view that gives a complete view of the records.